Hello, welcome to the First Christian Church Storytime. Today we will be reading Waiting for Christmas by Carol Green, illustrated by Elizabeth Swisher. The Promise. "This way, Becca," called the boy. "I think it's in the ditch over here." "Wait, Ben," his sister hurried after him. "Let me help you." The two children stood at the edge of the ditch. Below them lay a lamb caught in a thorn bush. "I'll go down and free it," said the boy, "then I'll hand it up to you." It wasn't an easy job. The frightened lamb kicked and squirmed, but at last they got it out of the ditch. "Whew," said the boy. "My arms are covered with scratches." "The lamb's got some on his face, too." "We'd better take it home with us. Grandfather has some salve." "I cut my leg on a rock," said the girl. "What a rotten day. I'm ready to go home." It didn't take their grandfather long to put salve on the scratches and a bandage on the girl's leg. "There," he said, "you'll all be fine, but you'll have to take the lamb back to its mother, you know." "Rats," said the boy. "I'm tired." "I know," the old man sighed. "I wish you children didn't have to work so hard. I wish I could do more, but I'm just too old to climb those hills anymore." "It's all right," the girl patted his hand. "Do you know what I wish, though? I wish there was someone to look after us, all of us, the way we look after the sheep." "Someday there will be, Becca," Grandfather smiled. "Someday God will send a shepherd for us. God promised. That's what the prophets say." "A shepherd?" repeated the boy. "What will he be like?" Grandfather hobbled over to the door and looked out. He was still smiling. "He will feed his flock, his people, like a shepherd. He'll carry the lambs in his arms. Indeed, he'll love those sheep so much that he'll give his life for them to keep them safe forever." "God promised that?" asked the boy. "Yes, Ben, he did," said the old man, "and God will keep his promise. Just wait." A shepherd for people. That's quite a promise. Suddenly, the boy didn't look tired anymore. "Well, time to get that lamb back to its mother. Coming, Becca?" "Coming," said the girl, but she stopped for a moment at the door and hugged her grandfather. "A good shepherd who will love us forever," she whispered. "Yes, that's worth waiting for." Candles, greens, and memories. People first made Advent wreaths in Germany many years ago. Today's wreaths can be anything from a simple circle of wire with greenery attached and 4 candles. Most people light one candle on the first Sunday of Advent, 4 Sundays before Christmas. Then they add the second candle on the second Sunday, and so on. Sometimes all 4 candles are purple. Purple reminds us of 2 things: that we are sorry for our sins and that Jesus is a royal king. Some people use a pink candle for the 3rd Sunday, which is supposed to be more joyful. Often families have a little worship service or say a prayer together as they light the candles. They remember all the people who waited for the first Christmas. Sometimes when Christmas finally comes, they put fresh white candles in the holders and thank God for the birth of his son. The first candle. Like a candle long ago, your promise, Lord, burned true. You keep all your promises. Keep us true to you. In the next session, we will read about John's story. Thank you for sharing this book with me.